Well, good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. If you can believe we're already on Day 8. I should check my numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's Day 8. So I'm getting ready to try and very quickly edit yesterday's Vlogmas. It's like, I don't think it's 9 yet. It's like 8:45 in the morning, give or take. We went out to the Christkindle Market last night with our friends, and they're coming over this morning for some breakfast here. We love hosting people from out of town. It's like one of our favorite things because, you like to show off your own city and like take people to your favorite restaurants and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so they're coming here in a little bit. They're gonna have a little bit of breakfast here, and then I think the plan is because I said a few days ago they're considering moving to Indiana. That's why they're coming and visiting this weekend. And so I think the plan is today that I'm going to drive them around to some different neighborhoods and kind of show them around and see if they can kind of get a feel for a few different areas of our city here. And then after that, I think we might break, kind of relax a little bit in the afternoon. And then tonight we're going to this thing at the Indianapolis Art Museum, which is so cool. It's called, it's Newfields is what it's called, but it's like this outdoor light up Christmas stuff. They do one for the fall too. It's so beautiful. Anyway, so that's tonight. Hopefully we'll get some really cool, fun Christmassy footage and stuff there. And then I think we might go to a restaurant after that is kind of the plan. Very much looking forward to this. I have to get this done really fast, and I got to run to the store because I thought we had bacon in the freezer, and we do not. So I have to run and get bacon really fast. I'm laughing because we didn't do a sit down last night when we got home because it was late and everybody was tired, so we just went to bed. And I'm laughing because normally when I import all of this, the raw footage straight from the camera into the timeline here, it's like 40-ish minutes of footage. And then I edit it down, cut out stuff. And, when you're cutting down the montages and stuff, it cuts down usually to 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the day. So starting out with 40 minutes, though. Today, we're starting out with 12 minutes and 40 seconds. So you're already going to see this. Obviously, this is going to be for the next day. But I'm laughing because yesterday's Vlogmas, which you've already seen at this point, is it's going to end up being like 9 minutes long. So sorry it's so short. We'll do a better job today of filming more.
Oh, you're getting ceiling fan head, Jesse. Looked like it was like part of my... Good morning. Hello. So wanted to tell you guys about last night because obviously we ended up kind of doing it montagey so we could enjoy the time. We try to, because we're doing this every day and it's during a very special time of year, we try to be smart about, we want to be with you guys and share what we can, but we also want to have some times where we can just enjoy it and not feel that pressure to like capture everything on camera. And I know you guys understand that. But anyway, to tell you about last night, so we ended up going to dinner. I literally made like 2 reservations, you guys, at 2 of our favorite restaurants. We were looking at it. We were like, all right, the kids are already tired. We need to all eat. So we ended up swerving, is my point, to eat Mexican food. And of course, it was absolutely delicious. So it was all a win-win because it was one of our favorite Mexican places. So that was delicious. And then we went to the Christkindle Market, which is always so cute. I think we have gone every single year, but what's cool is that the one near us, as far as we understand it, I always assumed like the booths they have, it's always beautiful, like homemade, like handmade wooden, things. I like advent calendars and all kinds of stuff like that. I always assumed that it was just like made here, and I don't know. As it turns out, it's all actually from Germany, and they said like the people that are making it, these are all German companies that will fly in or something. The way it was described to me, I can't remember. I read it in an article last year, but anyway, my point is it's actually more authentic than I thought it was, which made me so happy. I'm like, that is so cool. So I feel like in this day and age, that is so rare. So we want to go back without the kids. Only because it's so hard. You can't like spend too much time at any one little shop. You're wanting to look, but then I'm getting pulled on, and then one's crying, and then you know what I mean? And so you can't really like actually, it's like trying to grocery shop with the kids. If you've done it, you know what it's like. You like sometimes you want to linger longer and you just can't. But honestly, I don't know that it's in the cards to go again this Christmas season, but just always makes me want more. But yeah, we also got the boot. They always have a boot like mug, and this year's was like dark blue. It was so pretty. I know we have like a pink one and a white one from previous years, so we're like slowly collecting them, which is always fun too. Anyway, all right, so that is the status on yesterday. I just finished quickly doing my makeup. I might actually do my hair, I don't know. But I'm going to get some clothes on, and we are going to have some breakfast. I think Tyler already talked about that. Here they are, Tyler.
Oh, there
we
you
were
go.
looking
Yeah.
for these at the restaurant yesterday. I was packing like some Play-Doh. Those are some things I like usually will bring, is like Play-Doh for the kids at a restaurant and something to color. And these we had bought this summer while we were traveling with them, and it's like you use regular marker with it, and it's got this kind of plasticky feel, and you can wipe it off with like a baby wipe, which we always have with us, and just redo it. And it was so perfect. And so I was like, I had them rolled up, ready to go, and I brought the markers, forgot the actual things, and Genevieve was so sad at the restaurant. And so the people at the restaurant, I think Tyler asked them, like, do you guys have any paper? And they're like, I don't know. And they eventually came by with just straight up computer paper, and Gigi was so happy. And I was like, that was so sweet. So I was like, I've got the markers, I just don't have the paper itself. Anyway, so now Gigi's downstairs happily coloring on one of these, so that worked out well. So I'm hearing Felicity's awake. I'm going to get her, get some clothes on, and start the day officially. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8.
All right, good morning. They're here. Hi, guys. All right, we're having a little breakfast here. We got a nice little spread going. All right, we got some bacon, we got some eggs, we got some fruit, and some homemade bread.
These girls are having a moment with painting. They have wanted to do it every day the past couple of days, which is great. I mean, honestly, it keeps them busy for a little bit. I just got the dishes done, which is nice. But while Tyler goes out with them, I am staying back here with them to get some much needed things done around the house. Like laundry has been sitting in the washer and dryer for a while. I keep having to rewash things, like, because it sat in there too long. So I'm going to try to tackle the laundry. I need to clean that paint stuff up, but I did get the dishes done, which is good. And I desperately need to wash the girls' laundry too. So trying to check those things off the list before our fun shenanigans tonight. And I also need to edit Vlogmas from yesterday while they're gone, because I told Tyler, he usually edits them, but I told him I would do it today. So I need to get that popping. So lots to do in just a couple of hours. We'll see if I can get it all done.
All right, so we've been driving around. How long did you say your thing said it was?
73 miles.
73 miles all around town. We looked at a bunch of different, we went over to the west side. We looked at some of the stuff on the north side. We made it downtown. I took them all around downtown. And we just stopped at one of my favorite little coffee shops here called Leviathan, which is just such a fun little shop. Good coffee, good pastries, all that stuff. So now we are heading back to our town, not the place where I live. And I think we're going to grab some lunch. And then probably go after that, split up for a little bit, and then go to the Newfields tonight.
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Should be fun.
Tyler played a solid trick on me today. I was trying to text him, and I'll text him like on my computer, you know what I mean? And I kept trying to say I did a future Jesse pop-in the Vlogmas you guys saw yesterday. And every time I type Jesse, it would change it to, well, let me just show you. Changes it to diapers. So I was doing like asterisk to fix it, and it would just change it to asterisk diapers. I did it this way. Still changed it to diapers. Good one, babe. So I think I'm going to brew a fresh cup of coffee. I have to say, I've been pretty productive, if I do say so myself. Felicity's now napping, and she's actually asleep. Thank you. So that is good news for everyone, including her. But I've got the dishwasher going. I've got laundry going. I folded a couple loads, got those put away, straightened up a few things. So I need to get groceries desperately. I think we've been saying we need groceries since like day one of Vlogmas, and here we are. So I need to kind of meal plan and look at our calendar. I told Tyler, I feel like we have been eating out so much or ordering in. And he reminded me that he was like, I feel like every time December comes around, this is what happens. Because we don't order in a crazy amount. We don't eat out a crazy amount. But I mean, with, of course, friends coming into town, that just naturally happens. But then with different things we're doing this month, it's just kind of the way it goes. But it feels like a lot. Like it feels like eating out a lot. So I want to look at our calendar of like what's coming up this week and ensure that we can eat at home a lot more. Anyone else feel like you end up, and maybe part of it is too, like, especially with ordering in, when you're feeling kind of busy with various things, whether it's events or just like prepping for the holidays, etc. I mean, naturally when you're busy, it's so much easier to just order food. But I'm like, man, anyway, just sharing my thoughts on that. So there's this soup Tyler's wanting to make that is super duper healthy. See what I did there? And I think we have most of the ingredients for that, but I'm going to figure out what else we can make. It's gotta be at the cross section of easy to make and healthy. You know what I mean? And of course delicious. So we'll see what I come up with. But I wanted to go grocery shopping, but I don't think it's in the cards. So I think I'm just going to order groceries to the house. Because by the time, I'm betting the delivery windows left for today are when we would be gone. So probably do it like first thing in the morning or something, which is always nice. Like we've done it throughout the week where we'll get it literally 7 a.m. and it is kind of awesome because it's around bus stop time. So we get the groceries in, go to the bus stop, get the groceries away. Like it works out really nicely. And then that big task is done for the day, you know? Hi, handsome. Pinocchio just woke up from his mid-morning nap. It's not as cold. It's like 20 degrees warmer here today, you guys. It's so nice. Okay, meal plan done. As you saw, we're doing crock pot chicken pot pie soup this week. I found a recipe for it. I literally was just searching like healthy, easy, slow cooker meals, you know. So we're going to give that a try. It sounds good. I mean, all the basics of it are delicious. It's like chicken, potatoes, celery, onion, you know, all the things you would expect. So we'll see how it is. And then we're also going to do one of our easiest meals that I know a lot of us all make. Just pasta with red sauce and then some kind of meat. Usually we'll do like a sausage and then green beans, maybe some garlic bread, cheesy garlic bread the girls love. So I'll probably get some of that. And then the soup Tyler was going to make is like a sweet potato. I think it's technically sweet potato lima bean, but he did it with lima beans last time. This time he wants to try it with, I already bought the beans. Can't believe we're talking about beans. If you've been around a while, you know why that's ridiculous. Anyway, I think we got cannellini beans. He just wanted to try something different. Oh, by the way, another thing I want to make sometime soon. Gosh, I gotta maybe, sometimes I'll at the bottom, right, next week so I don't forget. I want to make, you know the marry me chicken type recipes? Well, I did a marry me tofu recipe I found. And it was pretty good, but it just wasn't quite right with tofu. But I saw a recipe for marry me butter beans. And I was like, so I'm kind of curious enough to try it. That sounds hilarious. That is such a ridiculous phrase. Marry me butter beans. The reason I was popping back on, I forgot. So we use the Echo or the Alexa shopping list. So I'll tell it to add eggs to our shopping list, whatever, and it'll do it. And that's what I use to go grocery shopping now. Any list is what I used to use, and it's no longer hooked up to the Echo. And so I'm like, well, that's how I use it. So anyway, so I fully switched over, but what drove me nuts is that I didn't have a way, if I'm just adding things to my grocery list, I can do it on my phone or I'll say it to her, but I like to be able to add it on my computer as well, when I'm meal planning like this. So I did find that you can find your Alexa shopping list on Amazon's actual website. So I thought that was really awesome. So I can add things to my list as I go, even on my laptop. In case you didn't know, and you use the same thing. Now you know.
Okay.
Oh, first of all, Gigi is watching Vlogmas in the other room.
She's like, she told us for
she told us to quiet down because she couldn't hear us in the video, which is ridiculous. Go ahead.
Okay, so the whole thing. Okay, so I'm driving around. We did over 100 miles. We drove all over this place.
You could have driven to Chicago and back.
So it was so fun though. I showed them all these different places, but we were stopping to get lunch at this deli kind of thing, and I was so excited. I'm standing in line, and Jessica had texted me, and I hadn't seen it, where she said, you said diapers, whatever, and he said diapers. What are you doing?
No, I said you did this to me.
And I'm like, I'm so sad I didn't get to see your reaction to this, but I am standing in line, and I am just dying laughing. I did this 2 months ago. And I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for you to figure out that when you type Jessie, it changes it to diapers. I was going in the line. I was so excited. I'm it finally happened.
You should know that, of course, I am cracking up once I realized, and I showed you guys what was happening. But He did mention, he was like, well, I thought I would be nice and not make Jess or Jessica change to it. Because he figured if I'm signing emails, Jessica, and it changed to diapers, and I'm professionally.
Or even Jess.
Which was nice, because I actually, my signature, I usually just put Jess.
Yeah. So I thought
But Jessie, I wouldn't. That's more of like a family.
Yeah. It's like, you're definitely sending it to somebody you know or something like that. So
Diapers.
Also, speaking of seeing this here, somebody mentioned the other day, it was sweet. She was like, you know, you can take these off and clean them. And I'm just like, no.
Tyler's the king of cleaning all of our
They're not dirty. Actually, this one was already broken. They're not dirty. They're burnt. Because
that laugh got deep in your chest.
I made steaks the other day, and actually I might make the same meal for
next week. Yeah,
some friends coming over. But it was filet mignon. It was amazing. I made this pan sauce and I flambéed it, but I doubled the amount of the sauce, and so it was a huge amount of brandy that went in. And I normally kind of bubbled up, and you light it on fire, it flambés, and it's whatever. This was this huge fireball.
Oh my gosh! Poof. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what caused it. So it's not dirty. They're clean.
Burnt.
They're just they're burnt.
They're clean. The fire killed all the germs, guys.
Oh yeah, I think at this point I just need to replace them.
Yeah.
Honestly, this one was already broken anyway, so.
Wow.
Yikes. All right, we just made it to Newfields where they have all the lights I was telling you guys about earlier, and it's already so pretty. And the sun is just now going down.
Perfect.
So as it continues to go down, it's just going to get prettier and prettier.
They have this whole inside area I don't think they had last time, and they saw all these cute little things. They've also got like hot cocoa and snacks and stuff for sale, so we're probably gonna get something. Okay, so we learned that this area here in front of the Lily House, all of this music is played by the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, which is so cool. And then we're pretty sure it's synchronized to this little area, which is just so cool. We can also go into the Lily House there, which we're hoping to do, because it's a historic home and it's just really, really cool and beautiful, of course. None of us can get over how every single branch is coated in lights. It's insane. It's so beautiful.
We have moved on. We are now at a pizza restaurant here in town called Bazbo's, and we are doing some pizzas that look so good. Yum.